So to understand this parallel valuation, okay, parallel valuation in asset accounting, how do you handle the parallel ledgers in asset accounting? So for that we are going to create one scenario. Say for example, IFRS, which is your area 01. The depreciation rate, for example, 50%. The straight line method, Jan to December. This is the cycle, right?
Yes.
And the same cycle we will be having for non-leading ledger also. Here we will have 25%. What is the area number?
21.
Right.
That one is local, huh?
This is your local gap. So this is not IFRS. This is called the local gap. Right.
Yeah. And for local gap, we have to select the April to March, na? Or Jan to December.
This is Jan to December at ledger level, but in asset accounting would be as per the your master area fiscal year. Okay, so that you have to count, like I mean to say, in asset accounting you can't say like this is for Jan to December value, this is for April to March. In asset accounting it will show only for the 1 year only. Okay, only for as per the one fiscal year, which is as per your 0L ledger, leading ledger, which is area 1.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that you can't calculate as per April to March, that you can calculate like some of the months will be falling under this period, and some of will be like March. If you want to see the complete report, you will start April. Okay, April of this year, and this will end at on December. But in the next year 2024 you will see 3 months more, March. So that way you have to calculate for your fiscal year as per your non-leading ledger. That is
Okay.
the only way. But in asset accounting we can't see through the different fiscal years. This here the calculation would be as per your fiscal year assigned to the leading ledger only.
Okay.
So I'm going to take an example, say APC 2,40,000. Depreciation, how much would be depreciation?
50%.
50%, how much per year, right? Per annum.
1,20,000.
Right. Okay, and depreciation per month. So divided by 12, right? 12 months in a year.
Yeah.
How much? 10,000.
10,000.
And now which period it is currently?
It's 11th period.
10th
November.
period, right?
Mm.
11th. So if we buy a set in the current period, okay.
Mm.
So number of months used in year 1, for example, current year, how many months? you
11.
used? How many
11.
months? Year is going to end on December. So in
And
the current year, how many months we have used this asset?
but when we bought this asset,
In this current month, 11th, say like today only, 13th.
okay, then only 1 month and some days.
Yeah, so we have two things, like one is called depreciation to the day. Okay, that means system is going to calculate depreciation per day. Okay,
Okay.
there is one setting we will see. If you don't select this, then doesn't matter on which date you buy the asset, or okay, on which date you capitalize the asset, depreciation is going to be calculated for the entire month.
Okay.
The second
Then
scenario, how many months we are using?
2 months.
2 months, right? Okay.
Mm.
So for simplicity, we are going to use this kind of scenario. Okay. In further, you can analyze like per day if you want to calculate the depreciation, that also you can do. But as of now, just to easy understanding, we will say like select we use depreciation per month. Doesn't
Mm.
matter when did you buy the asset.
Okay.
Okay. So now how much is the depreciation in year one? So you
20,000.
yeah
20,000.
10 multiplied by 2, 20,000. Depreciation in year two, how much it would be?
1,20,000.
Why?
Uh,
Year you mentioned, right? Per year.
per year is 1,20,000, and if we add the year one depreciation, then it will be 1,40,000 now.
Year one, why will you use? This year is ended here. Say like this is 2023.
Mm.
I mean, this is 2023, right?
Mm.
Year two is 2024, then
We didn't
2025.
accumulate depreciation.
Say again, I couldn't hear you.
We don't accumulate the depreciation like last year
So
20,000 and now 1
yeah,
lakh.
we will be accumulating, but what is the point we discuss accumulated depreciation here? We want to discuss the ordinary depreciation, how much
Okay.
is to be calculated per year as per the depreciation rate. So rate is what? 50% straight line.
Mm.
50% means what? This asset has to be depreciated fully in 2 years, right?
Yes.
2 years,
Yes.
so how many months?
24. 2 years.
24 months, right?
Mm.
Uh, 12 equals to what I'm doing. That is how many months?
20.
24 months.
Yes.
So now how many months we have used?
2 months.
2 months. And in 2024, how many months we have?
12 months.
12 months. So 12 months, how much amount
12.
per
1
year?
lakh 20,000.
Right?
Like
1 lakh
20,000.
20,000. So total how many months we have used? 2 plus 12, 14 months.
Yes.
How many months left to
10.
complete 24 months? 10 months.
10 months.
So now this is a year 3. So how much it would be? 10
Then
multiplied by
1 lakh.
1 lakh, right?
Mm.
So total if you see, this is 2,40,000, right?
Yes.
Even though this is spreading across 3 years, But if you see, we are utilizing this within 24 months because the start date is in the mid of the year, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the case as per IFRS. All right. Now let us understand for this. So this would be same. If we see depreciation per annum, how much?
60,000.
Right, per month.
5,000.
Right, and current period is 11 only. So 2 periods we are going to use this asset in the current year. So in 2023, 5 multiply by 2.
10,000.
And next complete year how much?
60,000.
Okay, and then next 10 months multiply by 5. Alright, so this is the scenario which we are going to replicate in SAP. So for this we have to do a lot of configuration activities. So okay, say for example, anyway, whatever the depreciation rate we mention, that is by default you should understand that this is per annum. 50% is whatever the depreciation rate you see, that is per annum, not the per month. Okay, but just for understanding I mentioned this. So say like what we have, area 1 IFRS, area 21 local gap, percentage is 50%, here it is 25%. This is what like we have detailed here, same thing here. Just to summarize, now useful life, basically when you mention the percentage, there's no use of give the useful life, because in the asset master we will get a field to give the useful life, but once you have the straight line depreciation you don't have to give. Even if you give, it doesn't make any sense, but just to understand, like 50% means how many years this will stay, so that way I'm just mentioning here. 25 means this would be 4 years. All right, so hmm, here how many periods we have? You see now how much we can. This is 1,20,000, but APC is what, 2,40,000. So we have to see this for 26 here also, 2026, because this is 25%, so this will spread for more years, and here this would be, no, this
50,000.
would be 60,000, not
60,000.
entire year. So now like 30, is it correct? Here also 60, like 90 and 60, then 250. So this would be 50 here. This would be for 10 months. Okay, so this way we can say, let me add here amount per month, how much it is. For this, this is 10,000. For this is 5,000.
Yes.
Simple, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, or I can say like this: 2,40,000 divided by 24 months to this much, right? 24
Hmm.
months.
Yeah.
This 2,40,000. Step 1. This is step 2. Step 3. Depreciation done. What is the step 1? Step 1 is we need to design these calculations, right? In the system. So that is
Yes.
for depreciation key. Okay, so we will configure the depreciation key wherein we will make settings such that for IFRS we will have separate depreciation key which will calculate 50% depreciation, and for local GAAP this will calculate 25%. Then we will create the asset master wherein we are going to assign these depreciation keys. Then we will do the acquisition, means we will purchase the asset. Okay, and then we are going to run the depreciation. Then step number 5. Then we will again see the report impact of the retirement in asset accounting. Okay, through these steps we will be understanding the entire scenario of asset accounting, and during this we are going to face many problems, and we will see. Basically this is just short descriptions, this much. If we go through successfully all these steps, we will understand the asset accounting module completely. But mostly what we have acquisition, we have depreciation run, and then we have depreciation postings. These are the main type of transactions in asset accounting. Okay, so we will go through these transaction types and we will understand. As of now, what we theoretical understood is the requirement of this. We understood like this scenario, how we are expecting, right? This scenario to be handled in asset accounting in SAP.
Yeah.
And baseline config also we have done. Some configuration knowingly I have not done, so that we will face some real-time issues, errors, and we will see. Because if I maintain those settings, those are very, like you will see there's no logic. Why do we maintain all these settings? But once we face the error, then we will understood the meaning of this, and we will also see how document splitting is working or not in asset accounting. A lot of things are there. Basically, at least this will take, I think, 3 to 4 classes to complete this, and then you practice.